Have you ever fallen in love with a beautiful dress, only to put it back the moment you realized it was sleeveless? Maybe you've told yourself your arms aren't what they used to be. Maybe you've convinced yourself that sleeveless dresses are for younger women, or that you'll wear them again once your arms look a little firmer, a little slimmer, or a little different. But what if the problem was never your arms in the first place? What if the real difference between women who confidently wear sleeveless dresses at 60, 70 and beyond, and those who avoid them, has nothing to do with having perfect arms and everything to do with knowing a few simple styling secrets that completely change the way a dress looks on a real body? The truth is that some of the most elegant women in the world wear sleeveless dresses without giving a second thought to arm perfection. And today we're going to show you exactly why. In this video, you'll discover 5 real body tricks that can instantly make sleeveless dresses look more flattering, more comfortable, and more sophisticated, regardless of your shape, size, or age. Welcome to Timelessly Chic, where style gets better with age. And before we begin, tell us in the comments, do you currently wear sleeveless dresses, or have you been avoiding them? Then make sure you're subscribed, because trick number 4 is a shopping secret most women never learn, and it can completely change the way you buy dresses forever. Let's get into it. Trick number 1. Let the neckline do the work. If there's one mistake many women make when shopping for sleeveless dresses, it's focusing entirely on their arms while completely overlooking the neckline. Yet the neckline is often the first thing people notice because it sits closest to your face. A well-chosen neckline naturally guides the eye upward, creating balance and helping your best features take center stage. This is why stylish women who wear sleeveless dresses beautifully often pay far more attention to the shape around the neck than they do to the amount of skin showing on their arms. A flattering V-neck can create a longer, more elegant line through the upper body, while a soft scoop neck adds openness and softness without feeling revealing. Even a graceful square neckline can frame the face beautifully and create a polished, sophisticated look that feels timeless rather than trendy. The opposite is also true. A very high, closed neckline can sometimes make the upper body appear heavier and unintentionally draw more attention to the arms because there is nowhere else for the eye to travel. That's why 2 sleeveless dresses can look completely different on the same woman, even when the arm coverage is identical. One creates harmony and balance, while the other feels stiff and unflattering. The next time you try on a sleeveless dress, don't immediately look at your arms first. Instead, look at your face. Notice whether the neckline brightens your features, lengthens your silhouette, and creates a sense of openness. You may be surprised to discover that the right neckline can make you feel more confident in a sleeveless dress before you've changed a single thing about your body. Trick number 2. Choose wider straps for instant balance. One of the simplest ways to make a sleeveless dress look more elegant after 60 is to pay close attention to the width of the straps. Many women assume that all sleeveless dresses are essentially the same, but small design details can completely change the way a dress looks on a real body. Thin straps and spaghetti straps often leave the shoulders and upper arms looking more exposed than necessary, which can make some women feel uncomfortable even when the rest of the dress fits beautifully. Wider straps, on the other hand, create structure. They frame the shoulders, provide visual balance, and help the entire upper half of the body appear more polished and refined. In many cases, simply choosing a dress with straps that are an inch or 2 wider can make a dramatic difference in both comfort and confidence. Wider straps also tend to create a more expensive-looking silhouette because they offer better support and cleaner lines. They work especially well for women with fuller busts, softer upper arms, or broader shoulders because they distribute visual weight more evenly across the upper body. Another advantage is practicality. Dresses with wider straps are often easier to wear with everyday undergarments, eliminating the constant worry of visible bra straps or awkward adjustments throughout the day. The next time you're shopping for a sleeveless dress, compare 2 similar styles side by side, one with very narrow straps and one with wider, more substantial straps. You may find that the wider strap version instantly feels more flattering, more sophisticated, and far more comfortable, all without adding a single sleeve. Trick number 3. Replace the cardigan with a modern layer. For years, many women have treated the cardigan as the automatic solution for wearing sleeveless dresses. The moment the dress goes on, the cardigan follows. While there's nothing wrong with cardigans themselves, they often hide the very shape and elegance that made the dress appealing in the first place. Heavy knits, oversized silhouettes, and bulky layers can add visual weight to the body and make an outfit feel dated rather than refined. The goal isn't necessarily to cover your arms completely. The goal is to create balance, movement, and sophistication. That's where modern layering comes in. A lightweight linen shirt worn open, a soft chiffon wrap, a cropped jacket, or an airy shrug can provide just enough coverage while still allowing the dress to remain the star of the outfit. The beauty of modern layers is that they create visual interest without overwhelming your silhouette. Instead of cutting the body into horizontal sections, they introduce graceful vertical lines that naturally elongate the figure and create a more polished appearance. They also give you flexibility throughout the day. You can wear the layer when entering a room, dining out, or sitting in air conditioning, then remove it whenever you feel comfortable. Most importantly, these lighter pieces feel intentional rather than defensive. They look like a style choice, not an attempt to hide. When a layer complements a sleeveless dress instead of competing with it, the entire outfit feels more elegant, more contemporary, and far more effortless. Trick number 4. Pay attention to the armhole cut. This may be the most overlooked trick in the entire video because most women never think to check it when trying on a dress. They look at the color, the size, the fabric, and perhaps the neckline, but they rarely pay attention to the armhole itself. Yet the armhole can determine whether a sleeveless dress looks flattering or awkward. If it's cut too high or too tight, it can create pulling, bunching, and bulges that have nothing to do with your actual body. In fact, many women blame their arms when the real problem is poor garment construction. A badly designed armhole can make even-toned arms look uncomfortable, while a well-cut armhole can create a smoother, more elegant line on a wide variety of body shapes. The easiest way to test an armhole is to move around while you're wearing the dress. Raise your arms, sit down, reach forward, and turn sideways in the mirror. A good armhole should feel comfortable and allow natural movement without digging into the skin or creating unwanted tension. It should skim the body rather than squeeze it. This is one reason higher quality dresses often seem more flattering the moment you put them on. The designers have paid attention to proportions that many shoppers never notice. So before deciding that a sleeveless dress isn't right for you, take a closer look at the armhole. Sometimes the difference between an unflattering dress and a beautiful one isn't your body at all. It's a matter of better design. Trick number 5. Choose structured fabrics that skim, not cling. Many women assume that softer fabrics are always more flattering because they feel comfortable against the skin. But when it comes to sleeveless dresses, the opposite is often true. Thin, clingy fabrics have a tendency to collapse against the body, highlighting every contour and drawing attention to areas that wouldn't otherwise stand out. A flimsy jersey knit or an overly stretchy material can make a dress feel less polished and less supportive, even when the fit is technically correct. Structured fabrics, on the other hand, create a smoother silhouette because they hold their shape instead of molding themselves to every curve. They allow the dress to skim the body gracefully, creating clean lines that look elegant and intentional. This doesn't mean your dress needs to feel stiff or uncomfortable. Some of the most flattering sleeveless dresses are made from breathable fabrics that offer just enough structure to maintain their shape throughout the day. Linen blends, cotton poplin, crepe, and quality woven fabrics are all excellent examples. They move with the body while still creating a refined silhouette that feels balanced and sophisticated. The next time you're shopping, pay attention not only to how a dress looks on the hanger, but also to how the fabric behaves when you walk, sit, and move. Two dresses can have the exact same cut, yet the one made from a better fabric will often look dramatically more expensive and more flattering. In many cases, it's not the sleeveless design that makes the difference, it's the fabric surrounding it. And there you have it, 5 simple but powerful tricks that can completely change the way you look and feel in a sleeveless dress after 60. From choosing a neckline that naturally draws attention upward to selecting wider straps, smarter layers, better armhole cuts, and more structured fabrics, each of these details works together to create a more flattering and elegant look. The wonderful thing is that none of these tricks require a different body, a different age, or perfect arms. They simply require choosing clothes that work with you instead of against you. Sometimes the smallest styling adjustments create the biggest transformation, and once you understand what to look for, shopping for sleeveless dresses becomes far less frustrating and far more enjoyable. The next time you see a beautiful sleeveless dress, don't dismiss it before you've given it a fair chance. Check the neckline, examine the straps, look at the armhole, feel the fabric, and think about how you might style it. You may discover that the dress was never the problem at all. Now we'd love to hear from you. Which of these 5 tricks surprised you the most, and which one are you excited to try first? Share your thoughts in the comments below, because your experiences may help another woman feel more confident about wearing sleeveless styles. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to Timelessly Chic, and turn on notifications so you never miss our weekly style inspiration. Until next time, stay elegant, stay confident, and remember that great style only gets better with age.